It's a beautiful day at Indigo Run. I'm sitting outside, of course, drinking my coffee. There were a lot of birds here just a minute ago. They may come back. There's a hummingbird just flew in and is on the feeder. It's a beautiful morning. A little warm for this early in the morning. It's 80 degrees already. The grass is all wet from the heavy dew, but that's okay too. That's good for the grasses and everything. That's moisture. I was sitting here thinking about this discussion of what the Bigfoot people want to be called. And people get really upset if you call them something that they think you shouldn't call them. And these are all human names anyway that people have given them for various reasons. Of course, Bigfoot was given to them by the fact that Jerry Crew, and where he had his crew working, were finding these very large footprints. They were big footprints. And so the term came to be Bigfoot. They're called Sasquatch. And Sasquatch is a term that could be wild man, hairy man, and some of the other terms that people give them seem to be disrespectful. Well, anybody that knows me knows I'm very respectful of them. And I call the kids the hairy kids, and my first book is even titled My Life with the Hairy People. And I have had people say, that's so disrespectful. Well, I have no clue how that would be disrespectful, other than those people might think that being hairy is not a good thing. When being hairy just means you have a lot of hair. You know, we didn't call them anything when I was growing up other than what my grandmother had said was that they were our neighbors. And as such, we taught our families and people we knew that it was about being respectful, as you would be to a neighbor. So you have to stop and think, what am I feeling when I call them something? That says more than what the word is. I've heard people, primarily Native people, call them the Foots. I've heard people call them Biggie. Names don't have any power unless you give them power. And as long as what you're doing is in a respectful way, what you call them isn't the most important thing. I hope you enjoy your day today. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to be doing. But whatever I do, I want to make sure that I do it in love. And yes, everything I do, I can do in love. I can sit here and do a video, and I'm doing it in love. In that caring about what I'm sharing with others. And if you are interested, I am starting another. It'll have 3 meetings in it. It'll be consecutive Monday evenings. Let's talk about Sasquatch. And you can ask questions, and you can maybe talk about an experience that you had. It's about coming together and just talking and feeling safe in what you're saying. But one thing for sure, anyone who comes to that, if you are disrespectful in what you're saying to another person or to the Sasquatch people, you will be shown the door. So if you want to know about these, you can email me, ohyo49@gmail.com. And I can give you the other information on it. There is a small cost. It's very nominal, because I want people to be able to come together and not have to pay some huge amount of money. I'm sending you so many blessing smiles and so much love from Indigo Run.